What up, YouTube? What up, YouTube? My name is Carolina Hill. I'm a first off single father, filmmaker, director, actor, editor, artist, content creator, just a lot. And my message to anybody is don't be scared to try, man. I'm still working on a lot of things. My first video on this channel was over 10 years ago, and none of my videos even got to like 1K, really, to be honest. And I put out a movie, say about a year and a half ago, called Follow the Money Trail. When I put the movie out, I was at about close to 200 subscribers. It's at 56K views right now, and still going up. And I gained a good maybe about 250 subscribers, and I'm at 500 right now. Okay. So the whole trial and error through this movie I created called Follow the Money Trail, it was just a try, you know. Didn't know how far I was gonna go, didn't know it was gonna go anywhere. I didn't think it was gonna get over 1K. And it just took off. It kind of fell into the algorithm, and the whole thing going through just really making the movie, it started just me going on a hike, like really, really just going on a hike, going on a walk, trying to get my mind off a lot of shit. Sometimes trying is just what you gotta do. Sometimes you gotta try something new, and don't be scared, man. Shit, go for it. So I went on a hike. Didn't know where the hell I was going. Didn't know what I was gonna see. But I just picked a random trail, and it happened to have a vantage point 2,200 feet in the air off a cliff. So I came up with an idea for a movie. By the way, I went to film school, didn't finish, but I was close to third credit shy of my bachelor's in digital film video production. But to be honest, I really didn't take it as serious as I should have. And around the time when I stopped going, I kind of had to, put my foot in and jump in for real, because I had to get my own equipment. I was using school's equipment, doing like class projects and stuff like that. But when I really had to do something on my own after school, I was like, I had to figure shit out. So I bought my first camera. And matter of fact, around that same time when I was finishing towards the end of school, I created a web series called A Carolina Tale. Great series, great lessons with just pretty much just the run and gun style. You know, I had a story, stuck with it, elaborated on it more, and it went pretty good. I did about 10 episodes, but again, just trying, man, just trying. Fast forward. Okay, so it might have been at about 40K views, and what did I do? I tried something new. I put it on a site. A lot of people might know the site, and it's distributions for films, and tried it out. Ran into multiple roadblocks with aspect ratios for covers and cover art. Then ran into walls with the captions, and kept trying. Said fuck it a couple times too now, but kept trying, and eventually it went through. Okay, got picked up by one channel, never even seen it appear. The next channel happened to be Prime Video. Just try, man. Just try. And the crazy part about that is when I started filming, when I started filming this movie called Follow the Money Trail, I had another actor in the beginning, and I couldn't finish the trail. So I was stuck with half of the trail footage, and I couldn't get up with the actor. So I had to convince somebody else to go on the trail with me. And just try, man. It worked out. It worked out. And then just, I say, what was it? That might have been money. I lost my daughter's mom. And it just threw me on a spiral for about 4 months. Yeah, about 4 months. Heavy, heavy. Because I seen it, went to the funeral, went to work the same day, and it really didn't click until later. But yeah, I went downhill because circumstances behind how it happened and everything. And yeah, I every night, you can get the picture. But I put the movie on pause, and I finally got around to it. It took me maybe about 9 months. It took me about 9 months to shoot the movie and finally get it put together. I put it together like a little before my birthday, like March 20th of 20, 2024. Yeah, because it's 25 right now. So yeah, 24. The beginning of 24, I put it up. And it's at 56K views right now. Sometimes you gotta just try, man. And I had to just try a lot of shit because I was not a filmmaker. Well, I'm not gonna say that, but my focus was never there. That was the whole thing about it. I had to make a whole 360 for me in my life period, and like, you know, just figure stuff out because anything I could do, just she ain't got nothing left if I'm gone. And really, it started early on before that anyway, because she been with me since the beginning, since the hospital, all that. I took her to every doctor's appointment, school things, all that. So maybe she might have been about 3 months, and I got arrested for some dumb shit, and I had to really just reflect on shit because I had fractured my ankle. I was out of work 3 months, and the little backup money that I did have, oh yeah, that shit was gone. So I was back at square one. So I could now do the reset on what I'm gonna do with pretty much just go back to my old ways of fuckery and just being a terrible person and not contributing in this world really, and or I could just go into what I was thinking of and do it head first this time. And that's what I did. You know what I mean? It ain't happened overnight. Still ain't all the way over shit, but you know, you have to try. Like, and that's why I be telling people, man, I ain't had no idea what the fuck I was doing with a lot of this. Yeah, I know how to shoot. Yeah, I know how to edit. Yeah, I know how to do all that. But when it came down to just putting it out there, doing the distributions and all that type of stuff, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. It was just a shot. You know what I mean? Take a chance. What's the worst that could happen? What's the worst that could happen? You know what I mean? And I'm trying to figure this YouTube thing out a little bit more because if I could get the opportunity to really make this work, I could really make the necessary changes and stuff that I really want to make because it'll free up my time instead of working 9 to 5 every fucking night, pretty much. I work in the kitchen, busy ass for the restaurant every night, and when I got my little one, I don't get no sleep, so shit. But I appreciate all the new subscribers that I gained from just going live, just from film, follow the money trail, and check out all the movies I'm in on Tubi. Against All Odds, shot in Columbia, South Carolina. I'm starring in that when I play Jay Murder, the main villain, and just like the worst bad influencer of a young black man. And I feel fucked up about that part though. But it's just it's relatable because I'm from, South Carolina. Not exactly Columbia, but you go through similar shit and it's about a coming of age story basically. The, the character by the name of David, growing up in Columbia, South Carolina, ain't got the best relationship with his father. Mom doing the best she can, and his brother just got killed. You know, a tragedy. And when you left to just figure shit out, sometimes you might make the wrong choice. And I ain't gonna say too much of that, but watch Against All Odds on Tubi, Prime Video, other streaming platforms. Check out Heartless Outlaws, where I got to play a pastor. It's a Western. Shot that in Charleston, South Carolina, Monk's Corner in Charleston. Shout out Felicia One Rivers. Shout out Derek Holly for Against All Odds. Like it's just people that try, man. Like can't be scared to. Like for whoever sees this and had an idea to do something and just was like, I don't know how to go about it, no none of that shit. Man, look, I ain't had no budget. I ain't gonna say I had no idea of the movie, but I had the blueprint all written out. It's just do it. Just start. But the whole journey of doing anything is just putting your foot in there and making that first move. Until you make that first move, you're gonna be stagnated. So once you start making that first move, the rest gonna fall in line. And it's gonna almost be, I'm not gonna say effortless, but you ain't gonna have to really put too much effort into things after you really start just trying and trying. Yeah, you're gonna fall on your face, but is you gonna fall and cry like a little baby, or is you gonna get your behind up and get to it? Don't be scared to try. Don't be scared to try. I'm still trying. I'm still falling on my face, but hey, still looking good. I bet you can't tell I fell on my face 1,000 times before I even started this video. Mm-hmm. Can't even tell though. Just try, man. Just try. I'm Carolina Hell, man. And be blessed, man. Be appreciative of what you got, thankful for what you got, and just learn things. That's one thing I want to push for real, especially us and just humanity in general. Don't be scared to learn shit. Don't be scared to try shit. Yeah, you might not like it. Yeah, you might not even enjoy it. Don't be scared to try shit. Learn something new every day or excel in something else that you do. Because even though it might be something that you do know and you think you know everything about it, it'll be something that somebody can then gonna teach you still, or you could learn from experience. Don't be scared to try out there, people, man. Like, subscribe, check out my movies, all the movies I'm in on Tubi, the ones on the page. I got another feature coming out called The Rapper, The Trapper, The Jacker, which is another personal, not not true, but it's based upon just the three are real live relationship. As in we done known each other for years, damn near. I know one of them for over 10 years, and the other one real close to it too. So you know, like with my films and everything, it'd be like it's different because I built a personal relationship with like a lot of the people that's in my films, and it's not really for me just to display like what I do. It's just for me to push somebody else to try. You know what I mean? That's just what I feel like my purpose is. I put the the battery in not in a bad way no more. You know what I mean? Put the battery in somebody back just to try something. You know, give them that kickstart that they need. You never know who you might influence. You never know, man. I hope everybody enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, check out the movies and all the videos on my channel. No, I'm just going live and like people just like my personality, and hopefully one day we can figure this shit out, and I could turn YouTube into a thing for real. For real, I really want to do something with me and my daughter. She's my guardian angel for real, for real. If I didn't know any better, I'm thinking that that is her mom. She looked just like her, but yeah, I wanna really do something to make her proud though, for real, for real. I wanna I wanna even incorporate this with her because she is a performer, she's an entertainer already, and I'll do more videos and chat upon that because that's another subject matter, and it's just other obstacles, but it's just shit you just gotta get over. It's just once you start making sense of shit get much easier in life. Once you start making sense of everything that goes on around you, everything get easier, man. Don't be scared to try out there, man. You have a good day.